and welcome to the ArchieLuxury channel. ArchieLuxury LiveStream channel, guys. We're here. We're celebrating watches, everything wristwatch related. Let's get this baby off the ground. What's happening? It's Sunday in America. Beautiful Sunday night in America. In Australia, it is actually Monday morning here. It's 8:47 a.m. It is a beautiful day. It is gorgeous. It is very attractive. This is the whole point of life, is to come and do some streams with your pontiff. That's it. Come and do some streams with the pontiff. What's going on? I'm going to tell you something. I've lost quite a few videos. And basically says, I said, look guys, my YouTube business is changing. See guys, tumultuous, right. And to be honest with you, it's really tough. Yes. I'm going to tell you, it's a tumultuous ride. Life isn't always easy. It has many ups and downs. This is the way it works there. It's just how it goes. Guys, it's difficult. The watches, oh fuck, the hobby itself. I really did love the hobby. I built a beautiful collection. And things are changing. Things are changing. The speed at which things change in this world is fucking scary. That's what's really scary. It changes so fucking fast. It's quick. We've got to
Paul, I honestly, your mic is fucked. Read the chat. No one can hear what you're saying, big boy. Come on, big boy. Up the levels. This is meant to be a high-class show. Your mic is fucked. It's fucked, Arch.
Okay. Just one minute, I'll check that.
It's fucked. We can't understand what you're saying, Arch. I'm out in Malaysia and I thought I'd jump on quickly see what's going on. And this is a high-class show and your mic is fucked, big boy. I'll jump on a bit later when you've sorted it.
Today I was excommunicated. Archie's viper eyes came out and his pupils dilated. He said I was a cunt, and then I burnt him. But what he forgets is all the money that I earned him, and I am employed by you, and I never signed a contract. You can't always have it your way. Tell me, fuckers, what do you think of that? Ah, fuck you, Archie, I'm over it. Have you had your cry? You punters have gone walking. 'Cause you're an ignorant guy. They try to talk to you, but you never want to listen. Go over the top when I give you a little bit of constructive constructive criticism. Now I guess you won't hear this song, Archie, 'cause I blocked you. But someone else in the group will forward it, so I'll make sure it gets to you. Archie, I won't be back. Take away my wrench, 'cause I don't need it anymore.
I hope this is better. Is this better? Can anyone hear me now? Please. Please let me know. I'm trying to... Yeah, that's working. Beautiful. It's fixed. Thank fucking God. Fuck me dead. What a bitch. What an absolute monster. Any IT blokes available? Thank you. Thank you. Please let me know. Yes, yes, yes. You sound good. Thank you. Guys, what I was trying to say to you before is the world's fucking changed. The watches have changed. I came into this business. I started doing the streaming, and I kind of feel trapped. I came in here with very low expectations and low expenses. The business exploded. I did really well. I had an amazing journey. And then what's happened? It goes all fucked again. It goes all fucked again. That's what happens. It can go real fucked real quick. And, you know, in the old days, you have a business and it was floundering. It'd flounder for a while before the bitch collapsed. Now, so fucking instant. It's so instant. And, you know, it's really tough. And it's really difficult. It's just how it is. It's fucking awful. And here we go. We got HR on here. Hello, HR man. How are you?
Hey, Paul. I am living my best life. I'm out in Malaysia. I bought two pairs of Louis Vuitton sunglasses. I bought a new wallet. I'm living the dream, Arch.
Yeah, that's good to see, man. I'm really happy for you. Tell me what's going on in your world. Tell me this.
So in my world, I've been playing a lot of badminton with my friends out here in Malaysia. I've been doing some shopping, and today one of my friends is taking me around to one of the Hong Kong jewelers to buy my wedding ring.
Wow.
We want 999 gold. We want pure gold. It's on my lovely hands, Arch.
So Malaysia, you love Malaysia? Malaysia's a great country. I love Malaysia.
I love Malaysia. Malaysia loves me. Bole, bole, bole.
Bullet, yes. Yeah. And I love Malaysia's got a great vibe to it.
Everyone's so nice, Arch. But when I'm walking through the mall, quite a lot of people stare because I'm 6'6".
6'6". Shit, that's very, man, 6'6". Man, that's a long guy. You're staying in KL? Where are you staying? Tell me where you're staying.
I'm staying in the Pavilion Hotel.
Don't name where you're staying.
I don't care. People don't know what I look like, Arch.
Yeah, Pavilion Hotel. I'm just having a look at that now. Pavilion.
It's got a lovely infinity pool. I put the bluesy on. I go in the pool. It's shining. That blue is radiant on the dial, Arch. I'm living a dream.
I'm just going to show people where you're staying, if you don't mind. You don't mind if
I pull it up, big boy. Pull it up.
case where you're staying. So this is just some Google images there. Have a look at where he's staying. Look at this. This is the sort of place, a Rolex. Look at that beautiful pool. That's
So
what the
picture that,
room
Arch.
is like. I like the
Picture
desk.
that, Arch. I'm in the pool. I've got the bluesy on.
Look at that. That's the pool.
Yeah.
Fuck, the rooms are nice. Bathrooms
Yes.
nice. Facilities are nice.
Yes.
The restaurants there, fuck. Oh, a little bit stingy on the serve, but hey, that's okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
Nice. That's what the beds are. Oh man, that's beautiful. That's a nice hotel, the Pavilion Hotel. Wow, man. I love it. I love it. Which watch did you wear? You wore the bluesy.
I wore Mummy's bluesy out. Hey, you know, watch chat invite me to a watch do. I might go if I've got time.
Yes. Yes. It's tell me this, what makes you happy?
Well, I've got to be honest, since I've been out here, I think the most important things in life are family and company. It's made me reflect here, big boy. Traveling on your own does wonders for the mind, soul, and body. It gives you time outside of the loop, because you got to remember, Arch, I'm a wage cuck. I work 9 to 5. I work 9 to 5, and then I look after the kids. Then I tell my wife, well, my fiance, how beautiful she is. There's always something to do, Arch. Here, I'm relaxing. So I can think about things. I can reflect. You know this, big boy?
I see what you're saying. Yes.
Really, I would chuck all my Rolexes away just for my family. It's made me reflect, Arch.
Yes.
Actually, no, not the bluesy. I retract that. I'll keep the bluesy.
Keep the bluesy. I'm wearing my bluesy. Did I tell you, a friend of mine who's a dealer, he wholesaled it out at a loss. Like, the market is fucking savage at the moment. The market is savage.
Well, the thing is, Arch, here in the UK, the bluesy's trading under retail, which is interesting. I think not the black sub, that's way over retail, because a lot of punters have access to that money, but not for the bluesy, Arch. You've got to have mummy's money for the bluesy.
Yes. 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 I see what you. We got a first super chat of the night. Ken Fresno, $5. Channel your inner Gloria Gaynor and give us some. I will survive. I will survive. Da 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 da. I will survive. Yeah, it's kind of strange how it's going now, you know.
What's strange, Arch?
You're in Malaysia now, is that right?
Yeah, I'm here until the 17th, big boy.
It's 7 a.m., is it?
Yeah. Nearly breakfast time.
Wow, you're 7 a.m. Kuala Lumpur. Fuck me dead. How long are you staying there for?
Just over 2 weeks, big boy.
Man, and this is okay. Yeah, exactly. It is tough. It is tough. It is very tough. What do you think's happening? Tell me this.
What do I think's happening where? The fuck, Arch?
We've got a saying here. Regrettably, Surdy Danny performed miraculously well enough to resurrect Archie and
resurrect.
To reinvigorate his alleged 3-inch pecker. Quick, hide your grannies. Fuck.
Yes. Hide them, fuckers. 30 Danny's coming for you, mate. Oh, 30 Danny. You fucking can't. So, Arch, what do you think? Should I get a Malaysian mistress out here? What do you think?
You're happily married. You're a very happy man. Malaysia's
No,
beautiful.
I'm not married yet. I'm married in June.
I got to tell you, it's full gold bluesy. They got some comments here. People used to say that Tudor is a poor man's Rolex, to which I always say, remove poor, it's the man's Rolex. Perhaps Rolex is just the overpriced Tudor. Pure gold, Oshin.
No, Tudor is a shitter watch. It's a shitter watch, Arch. Tudor is for people that can't afford a Rolex. I'd rather have an Omega, hands down, over a Tudor.
Yes,
No competition. It's day and night, big boy.
I see. I see what you're saying. Fair enough. I got to tell you, man, it is very, very difficult at times. What would you do if you were me? You're running the business. It's not going full steam ahead. What should I do? I'm 52. I worked in IT. I had mid-level job before.
People have
Yeah.
told you what to do, but you don't listen. I'm going to give you the drum, big boy. People have told you what to do. You don't listen. You need to invest more time into the stream. You need to be more engaged. You need to start selling the merch. But you're not. You're not. So you reap what you sow here, Paul.
The merch never did that well.
Because it's so fucking expensive. I would have bought it, Arch. But they were saying it was something like £20 delivery. You think I'm rich? I'm brokers.
Green Rush says he just paid 41,000 on my full gold bluesy.
Tudor Reverse Panda, get rid of that shitter. Arch, I was looking at your stream earlier. Explain how you paying Mental Jock to come on the stream has ruined your channel, like you were saying to Palway. Explain that. Come on, Arch.
Yeah, well, look, I don't really want to go down that tangent with Mental Jock, okay? Mental Jock, Poway came to me and said, can you help the guy? He's not doing well. He needs help. He needs to earn some money.
Yeah. So effectively, he's come on and he's brought more viewers to your channel. He's been entertaining. Okay, his car's a little bit shit. He's messed up the aerodynamics, but how has he ruined your show?
No, I understand what you're saying there.
No, but you understand, but you're not answering the question, big boy. How's he ruined it? He's brought more punters here.
Well, the problem is he's wrecked the balance, because as soon as he starts saying, I wanted him to be secretly paid, then Curly puts his hand up and says, well, if you're paying him, I want to be paid.
Pay all of them. A percentage of something is better than no money at all there, big boy. You know this? At the end of the day, this is just a cyclical activity. So you'll have new punters, you'll have new people that come on the show. You need to reinvigorate Loudmouth Tim and Irex Guy.
Yes.
Okay, I think I'm bringing this show down. I'm going to jump off.
This to you. Look, HR man, I got to tell you, it's always good having you here. You know what I love about you? Young, optimistic, 3-piece Rolexes, Explorer 2, Bluesy, and a Datejust. That is it until you get the solid gold day date. How
there it is, Arch.
The solid, yeah. Look, fuck me, Dad. Look at that collect. You know what? Did you didn't end up giving that to your dad? I heard. Is that correct?
No, the fucker said he wouldn't wear it because he's worried about getting robbed, this, that, and the other. He wouldn't wear it, and I thought there certainly are some cunters in the mist here, Arch. But I tell you what, I was in my AD just before I flew out, and they had the day date 40 Roman numerals, all yellow gold face. I tried it on. I fell in love. That is the end game, Arch. I'm coming for it, Arch. I'm coming for it, big boy. £36,000 roughly. I'm coming for it. You mark my words here, Paul.
Yes. Yes.
And then I'm going to be walking around and I'm going to be saying to people, get the fuck out of my way. This is a solid gold Rolex.
You know what I really loved? I tell you what I really loved, okay? I love this. This picture came into me, right? And this
Right.
here was just a 3-piece combo, right? 3-piece combo. And it was just so cool. Look at this 3-piece combo.
Pull it up, big boy.
Look at this.
Okay.
I think that looks amazing.
I'd get rid of that. Get rid of the one in the middle arch.
No, but think about it. Look at that. All bases covered. Diver, GMT, Chrono. They're all iconic. Rolex and Omega. What more do you want in life?
I've got to be honest, Arch.
I looked at this picture so long.
The Polar Explorer is growing on me. I quite like it. I quite like that Polar Explorer, Arch. But the thing is, since I got Mummy's Bluesy, I don't wear anything else. I don't wear the Datejust. I don't wear the Explorer 2. They're redundant now, Arch. I'm in the big leagues.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I see what you're saying. I mean, let's be honest. This beautiful collection, 3-piece. Fuck, that's it. That's all you need, man.
That's 100% there, bud.
You know what I mean? What a beautiful collection.
The thing is, I need the Day-Day.
Would you prefer to have a Datejust instead of the Speedy?
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't understand what the hype is around Speedies. I tried one at my AD. They're the most boring. I don't get it. They're very understated, very boring. Who wants to manually wind a watch? Fuck me dead. I don't want to be pissing around with a watch in the morning. I want to put it on and I want to go. I want to go about my business. I'm a closer, Arch. I need to wake up, get over to my HR job and get firing. I want to wind the watch, Arch.
Can I ask you something? You know, with your HR job,
yes.
Right? Do you ever get sick of it?
No, it's interesting. You know, advising on employment law when you have sticky situations, you know, someone's been off sick for a long time. How do you manage long-term absence? A new investigation's cropped up, a new disciplinary, it's a redundancy. It's very interesting, Arch.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But would I do it for free? No. But if all goes to plan, I won't be working maybe within 9 years. Retired by 40, big boy.
What would you like to do with yourself? Can I ask you that? What would you like to do?
Yeah, of course. I play a lot of badminton. I might open an academy that I would self-fund, so it would be free for the youngsters to come, and I'd promote badminton. I would do some coaching, and it would all be free of charge, and I'd be an ambassador for the game.
Wow, ambassador for the game. That's really cool.
So I can give something back, but I'd have the bluesy on when I was doing coaching. So yeah, look at this, fuckers.
I see what you're saying. I got to tell you, I just like this collection here. 3 pieces. That's all you need. Perfect. Look, it's more than enough. You understand?
I don't understand the Speedy though, Arch. It feels like the odd one out here.
The Speedy? You don't like the Speedy? Why is that?
Number one is on a leather strap.
Have a look at monochrome watches. Okay, I want to show you a few things. I did some research today before I came on the stream. Let's have a look here. I want to show you something. Look at this. They've got a beautiful AP. Tell me what you think of this. Tell me what you think is skeletonized AP. I think this is sexy as fuck. Look at that.
A skeletonized AP. Not for me, big boy.
Not for you? Okay.
No.
Let's have a look here. We got some stories. They got a little Fiat Panda. We've got what's the latest stories on monochrome? Panda versus Kermit, Starbucks. Look at these watches here. What do you think of the Bristol? They look actually, they're not too bad. See, I don't like Longines. That's just too. Look at this Rado. Square watches are in. Look at that. That's filtering through. That'll be a good watch there. I think the most interesting thing on this page is actually these Bristons. A Briston. Okay. Now let's have a look. Okay, new styles. This is a French brand. Okay, look at this. Briston.
You can leave that in France, big boy.
This guy worked at Cartier, Bellman Mercier, Raymond Weil, and Zenith. He's a fucking winner. I like the typography.
I got to be honest, Arch.
The font.
There certainly are some shitters in the mist.
Look at the back of it. It's actually quite interesting watch. Do you know how much these are? These are €600. Nothing.
You got to have rocks in your head if you're spending €600 for this here, Paul.
€850. What do you think? Is it nice? Do you like it or not?
No, it was a shitter.
These are Briston. I think they're it's a micro brand. You know what I mean?
It's a shitter. Arch, I'm going to go and have some breakfast. These sausages, hash browns, and a watermelon will not eat themselves.
No worries, man. Thank you so much for coming on. You're a great champ. Have a great time in Indonesia.
I'm in Malaysia. You're not listening.
Let's have a look at it. Sorry, Malaysia. Sorry, apologies.
See you later, big boy.
We're just having a look at Hodinkee. What's happening in Hodinkee's wheelhouse? Let's have a look here. What's new? Let's have a look at Hodinkee. We've got an article on Rolex, a Patek. Okay, that's their second-hand stuff. Google Force Nano Foundrant EWT. Look at that. We got Ben with Universal Geneve. Who the fuck collects Universal Geneve? Christopher Ward. Fuck me dead. That's fuck, that G-Shock doesn't look too bad. Look at this. What's this? Look at this Tudor here. Tudor and Marine National go wild with Pelagos FDX. I think that's a fucking nice watch. Look at this. So let's have a look at this. This G-Shock. This is actually looking pretty fucking nice. Look at this. That doesn't look like a standard G-Shock. Look at this. Fuck, that looks really cool. I'll look at the bracelet. Fuck me dead. People buy this garbage? Do they really fucking buy this garbage? How much is this garbage? Does it have a price on this garbage? Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. We got Basil's Bezels, $2. Arch, for your information, the screen has been blank or show. What? Blank or show the screen. How's it blank? For information, the screen has been blank or show. What screen? What's he talking about? The screen has been blank or show. I'm just testing it. It seems okay now, Basil. Is it working okay? It might be my phone. Okay. I just got someone texting me. A few hours. Yeah, that'd be better. Okie dokie. What else can I say there, guys? You tell me what else I can say. It's pretty interesting stuff. What can I say, guys? What can you say? You tell me. What do you say when things don't always work out well? What can I do? This is the ArchieLuxury live stream, and 10% Rolex. When are you going to unblock me on WhatsApp? Yeah. The kid from Brooklyn. Why don't you go and finish that last quart of ice cream you started last night? Or is that already gone? Oh, Basil's Beazles, $2. I retract that. It was my phone. No problems there. Come on, guys. Jump on. Let's talk. Let's talk watches. Let's talk life. Let's talk everything interesting. I got to tell you, there's some interesting shit at the Hodinkee place. Let's go and have a bit of a look at the Hodinkee stuff. I actually like, forget this fucking, let's look at this Tudor. Now, this is an interesting hybrid here. Look at this here. What they've done is Black Bay Pro FD. Actually, that looks fucking hot. Look at that. Zulu time. It's 12. Look at this. It's the original developed. Look at this. That's a fucking beautiful looking watch. It's gorgeous. I love it. Tudor, man. Tudor. I love Tudors. $4,600. Yeah, it'll be very cool. It'll be really cool. Yeah, what's going on, guys? Come on. I desperately depend on some audience. This is what makes the show great. Is having some good audience here to communicate with. That's right. Basil's Beazles. Basil's Beazles. I've been tossed aside, used and abused. Archie treated me like a one-night stand. You know, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think, guys? What do you think the answer is? This is the way, this is the new world that we live in there, guys. I need some audience participants. This is what I need. I need some people to help me with the stream. I'll unblock Rolex. Okay, Rolex, I'll unblock you. Rolex wants to be unblocked. He does. He wants to be unblocked. Let's have a look. I'm just going into the module. He was just a bit of a shit. That's all. Rolex. Okay. Unblock. He's unblocked now. Okay. Hello, beautiful man. Hello, beautiful man. There we go. He always sends me abuse. That's what happens. Abuse is always comes into me. And I got to tell you, it's always tricky. It's always tricky. It's always a bit tricky. The show hasn't been doing so great. It flounders a bit, floundering. Flounders. Nothing is ever that easy. It flounders. Everything in life can flounder. Nothing goes forever perfectly. You got to realize stuff ends and stuff starts. You know what I mean? That's basically what happens. And I'm happy here to keep it going. That's what I like. I like to keep things on a roll. And you know, it's just one of these things in life. You try your best. Sometimes your best isn't good enough. That's what happens. You try your best. Sometimes your best isn't good enough. And I really try and get the best I can for the punters here. That's what I try and do. We got another super chat. Amazing air show videos, $2. Do a poll for Ross Rachel Brady. Back for a show. Where's he gone? I never booted him. Ross Rachel Brady. You remember him? Those were the days. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they would never end. Yeah. It's you, Arch. Put in 0, get out 0. Look at this. You burn everyone who comes on the show. Why would anyone come on? Look at this. Kill the show. Don't give up. Drop the link, Arch. I think the ship is steering. Has it run aground? Come on, guys. Help us out. Come on, guys. Floundering. It's floundering. The show is really floundering without your support. What do you think? You know, you try your best on these things here, and sometimes it doesn't go well. This is the whole thing. Life isn't always easy. It has its moments. And I got to tell you, I'm not going to quit. Okay? I am not going to quit. Okay? I don't like quitting. I like to keep things happy and cheery. That's really what I want to do. And you know what? That's the perfect way to keep this baby afloat. That's what I like to do, is keep this baby afloat. And I got to tell you, man, it's not always easy. No, it's not. It's not always easy. You can't always get what you want. And, you know, I got to tell you, honestly, the ArchieLuxury channel itself, it's been a ride and a half. This has been a really interesting ride for me. It's been a good ride, but I, like all things, they come to an end. They come to an end. That's right. It comes to an end. And what do you do when it ends? You get out of there. Get out of it. If it's not working, you want to do something else. That's right. If it's not working, do something else. I really want to do my best for the audience. I want to do my best for the viewers. And I got to be totally honest with you. Sometimes, you know, I need some good guests to come on. That's just how the show is. I'll see if I can get the fucker horn on. With desperate times, let's get the fucker horn on. I'll get him on. Get him on. See if I can get him on. Hey, you free, Jonno? You can jump on the stream if you like. I'm floundering. No cunt will come on, John. Come on. Come on and have a bitch fest with me, okay? Okay. Yeah. Thanks, man. I would like to have a bitch fest, okay? They're all cunts, John. Thanks, John. Thank you. There we go. I got some heavy artillery. Let's get this thing fucking happening. I got the sucker horn coming on. Get the fucker horn on. Let's get the fucker horn on. Let's get the fucker horn on. That's what we want. I want fucker horn on now. That's what I want. Sucker, get him on. Get him on now. That's what we want him. I want him on because the show's floundering. They're all a bunch of cunts. You know, they're all fucking assholes. They're not my friends, are they? Hey, they're not my fucking friends. Let me give you the drum. It's all fucked. It's all fucked as fuck die. It is over, Jonno. Jonno, let's get Jonno on. Desperate times, desperate situations. Let's get him on. We'll see what we can say here. Drop the link, Arch. I've been dropping the fucking link like a crazy one. I've been dropping the link everywhere, you know. Watch out. We need Plastic to pray for us. Plastic, he left. Yeah, it is tough. Having Freddy Krueger on is not the solution. Who's Freddy Krueger? Archie and Anthony begging stream from prison. New show. It is what it is. We've got a super chat in here. This is from Christian, 10 euros. Watching your contents for years. Keep on, Arch. Greetings from Austria. Thank you. Rolex doesn't come on. They built their ego. It's just very hard. It's very tough. That's just the way it goes there. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I got to be honest with you. It's nothing's easy. Nothing's easy, guys. It's never easy. It's never quick. Life it was never meant to be easy. It's just how it goes. It's tough. I feel like I'm busking on the street and no money's come in whatsoever. It's tough. It's really tough. It's just just a real shit show of life. I mean, it's not easy. Nothing's easy. It's tough. It's very fucking difficult. You try your best. You do the shows. Maybe we come to the end. Maybe this is it, guys. Maybe this is it. It's coming to the end. People have enjoyed the show. Sometimes you got to know when to quit and when to stay. You got to know when to fold them, hold them, and piss them off, don't you? I mean, I'm not 25 anymore, am I? Hey? That's the sad thing, see? It is what it is. Maybe the ship has sailed. The ship is ending. Maybe the ship is coming to an end. It's coming to a storm in a harbor. That's it. And I mean, look, guys. Type Ross if you want Ross Rachel Brady on the show. Okay, I'll start a poll. I'll get a poll going. Start a poll. Do we want Ross Rachel Brady on the stream? Do we want Ross Rachel Brady? Here we go. Got the poll going now. And let's set a target. We've got another thing is we've got a targets, a goal. Make super chat more fun with a goal. Pick a goal. 5 super chats. 30 minutes. I will eat dumplings. There we go. I'll eat dumplings. There we go. Let's go. Here we go. We've got our good friend. How are you?
Why do you think I got this watch, dude? Why do you think I got this?
It looks good on you.
Because I say get the fuck out of my way, that's why.
Hey, we were having a good talk the other day about your business. That was you buy crap cars.
I'm here for watches, okay? And if I don't want to be such an asshole, you know what I do? I just throw this on. Now I'm just a plain old watch guy, you know?
You know what?
It's
2-day dates. That's all you need. What more do you need?
That's all you
enough.
Need. 2 dates, yeah.
They look a bit. You wear them a bit loose. They're a little bit loose. They're not
tight.
loose.
They're not loose. They're not loose.
How many links could you take out?
Like 2. Yeah. So why did I get this watch?
Yeah.
You know why I got it to say fuck you. All right, I gotta go.
Uzi, we need your support. What do I do with the show? You're a business. Where's he gone? Uzi's fallen off. We try our best. We do try our best. And yeah. Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. We can only try our best. What can I say, guys? It's looking good. We've had a good day today. The super chats have been okay. Super chats have been... Who am I kidding? It's been a very tough day today. I need good audience participants. See, the audience bounces off me. That's what I need, is some vibe. Try our best. We've been on for an hour. The shroom. The ship has sunk. Apes, the ship has sunk. Yeah. Okay, it's no worries there, guys. Oh. Yep. Oh, it's Swinging Kangaroo's birthday today. Did you know that? Swinging Kangaroo. It's his birthday. Holy fuck. Swinging Kangaroo, man. Yeah, it's, what can you say, guys? It is what it is. You know, we try our best for the punters. Sometimes they work, sometimes it doesn't. Foo, it is what it is. It's you can only try. Link for sucker horn. He wants the sucker horn. Here we go. Link for sucker horn. Here we go. Putting the link up here. He's a good guy. I love the sucker horn. Mindless waffling. We got one. You see it. Once you see it. Fool. Tommy, did you get that card I sent you? Remember I sent you a card. Did you get it? We've got John Suckerhorn. John.
G'day, mate. How are you?
John, this is the worst fucking stream I've done in 5 years.
Oh,
John,
kidding?
it's over. It's over, man. I'm serious. This is fuck. This is so long ago, John. Your room. I remember when you had that train set behind you. You're still smoking. I thought you quit smoking. What happened?
Yeah, I'm smoking. I can't
John.
get them. I love them, Paul. I love them. Can't get them out of me head. Yeah.
Okay, a little bit of smoking's okay, but not too much. Not continue. No more chain smoking.
Yeah.
John, we've had some really good conversations in the past weeks as I go slowly insane.
Oh, you're right. You're saner than most. What are you talking about?
What's happening to the business? What do you think's happened to the business? Be brutal. Please be brutal. See, people used to like coming on here and chatting to me. They no longer do that.
Money's tight, you know, like I was looking, you know, obviously the American elections, and you know, people are saying, oh, there's a couple of major issues, but the cost of living, you know, is a real problem in America, just as it is in Australia. You know, and you go and buy something, and you know, every week, you know, things are going up and up and up and up, but your wages aren't going up.
I tell you what's not going up. You know what's not going up, John?
Tell me, mate. Tell me.
Secondhand BMW prices aren't going up.
Oh God.
They're going through the fucking floor. That thing, I tell you honestly, I love it. I love the car.
Well, don't get rid of it.
It has gone through the floor like a lead balloon. We got Uzi Metal Cock, $5. Thanks for letting me show my gold. Uzi, you are a hero. Jonno, I want to ask you seriously.
Yes, me mate.
I want you to be truthful with me. I don't want you to lie or
always am truthful with you, Paul.
52-year-old man, can he go back to corporate work?
You?
No, be honest.
33s and drifting. Not a chance in creation.
Not a chance in creation. I mean, why don't they have some sort of pension for people just to retire at 55 or 50? You know what I mean? Like, why does the government not give anything to us?
Well, they want to extract taxes out of you. They want to extract revenue.
Like, in your 50s, what could I can't become a plumber, can I?
No, you couldn't do it physically.
Okay. What can I do?
I just dropped off the boy at the station, and said, I'll go, pull out some fun tickets. And coming back, I said, what's this bloke doing behind the back of his car? And he had a 20-litre drum of water in the back of his car, and he's putting on gloves. And I said, oh, he's going to wash windows. And I said, yeah, right, eh? I said, there's a job for Archie. You can wash windows. get all the shit off your hand from the window lickers.
Yes, I know what you're saying, John. It's really, tell me this, really, right? In this economy we're in, do you find television is a great way to relax in the day? Do you watch television?
Not during the day. Not during the day. I watch a couple of things.
You remember television? You used to set your day by TV shows. You'd wake up. We got a super chat here from P Clan, member for 24 months. Gamble HELOC on the Melbourne Cup tomorrow, Arch. Oh, no way in the world. Melbourne Cup's tomorrow, John.
Yes, mate. We've got a public holiday here.
Do you back horses at all?
Used to, not anymore.
Terrible odds. One thing I found with horses, the odds are so fucking terrible. Like, you got 7 of the bastards in the race, right? And
we 25 in it.
People criticize roulette, right? Black or red, or odd or even. They criticize roulette.
Yeah, well, that's not even money. You don't even get evens for that. That's not evens. Because it's
48. Because it's 0 and 00, right?
Yeah, well, 00 in American.
But what I'm saying to you is, in horse racing, you got 7 nags, and each horse, it's got to win or get a placing before you get any money. I mean, John,
have a system on the horses. You go through the first 3 favourites. The first 3 favourites.
Yeah.
He'd cross out. He'd cross out the first 3 favourites, and then he'd pick the next 3 horses. The next 3 favourite horses after that. And he'd bet quadrellas, go for 4 wins. Well, it used to be a while before he'd get a win, but when he did, it was a big one. You had a big one, and you'd have a quadrella, multiple quadrella, and you wouldn't bet favourites. Favourites are made out for the bookies.
Now, John, you're not going to smoke another cigarette after this, are you? Going to have a bit of a break?
I had a bit of a stint the other week. I went off them for a while. Anyway, I pulled out and finished up smoking your cigars. They were great. They lasted about half an hour.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Thomas Crown, $5. Suckerhorn may have to teach Archie how to play roulette.
I teach me son soon. Teach my son. He's got a good retentive memory for numbers.
Take him. Eye candy. Look at this. And yee candy. Wow, not been on a live stream for months, but first time back and seeing the legend Suckerhorn.
That's very nice. That's very nice of him. Thank you.
John.
I'm Andy Candy.
John, let me tell you what's happened here. So you were one of the you were the pioneer. You're the original, the OG. You did the live streaming with me. We used to do it on the ArchieLuxury channel, and that was before
Super Chats ever came in.
Before Super Chats came out, we used to use that stupid, that software? That was a software.
From Google Chats or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right. And then, it was Clivers who said to me, stream every day. That was Clivers, right?
Well, Clive said that before COVID sunk in, didn't he?
Yeah. And I got to tell you, it really, when I started, because I always did a lot of traveling, if I have to stream every day, it really started to upset the mojo. I used to love, John, I tell you the happiest times. I want to reminisce with you there.
Yes, my mate. 47
is now 58, by the way. Can I say that? Fuck me dead. It's not quite the same. When I used to do this, the traveling and made videos, I was more optimistic. I was happy. I was full of hope. And I got to be honest with you. Although I've made some money, I just don't seem to have that same optimism.
Oh, optimism. Is that the right word you want to use? Or?
Well, I had a positive outlook. I always thought things were for the improvement, and now I've kind of become cynical. I'll be honest with you. A lot of people in this I used to have great audience participation. I'd have Angelic would come on. He'd come on. He was a nice guy, right? He'd come on, play guitar, sing a bit. There was amazing shows we had.
What do you mean he wasn't? Still a nice guy, isn't he?
He comes to my events, eats all the food, and he just fucking started his own channel. He doesn't. Oh, don't like that one, John. John.
Don't. You're not me mum. Yeah, you're not me mum.
John, I got to tell you, it's not the same anymore.
Well, we used to do this for numbers. You know, people used to watch us. We'd get a couple hundred. We'll do it on a Friday night for a couple of hours. We get 200 or 300, and you get 2,000 or 3,000 views. You'd make $6,000. You make $6 for the video for the night.
John, I've got to tell you, I've been back to Thailand a few times, and I must be honest with you, it's changed immensely. It's changed immensely.
Indeed, it has. Yes.
Not necessarily for the better. I suppose, is it because I'm looking back with rose-colored glasses? I don't know.
It has changed. You know, maybe it's not the right word, but sort of Thailand has lost a lot of its innocence, you know, in a way. But it's not innocence from the point of view that, you know, a lot of foreigners used to come over and things are a lot cheaper than what they are nowadays. And but, you know, now they're really clued into the tourist industry, and it's, you know, everything's oriented around the tourists, you know, and, you know, tourists come, you know, like.
But it's not a cheap place to shop. It's not a cheap place to shop in the least.
Not if you want to get, you know, designer clothing or.
Oh, that's one of the worst places in the world for that, John.
You certainly wouldn't want to buy a Rolex in Bangkok, would you?
No, no, definitely not. No.
Like, there's no way in the world how you'd want to, you know, buy a Rolex or a Louis Vuitton bag in Thailand. You're going to be paying.
They have high, and their taxes. You know, you can claim that money back. Fuck, I got to be honest with you. It's really, you got to get it stamped before you go through. Then once you go through, you got to queue up with a zillion Chinese people who are trying to claim it back.
Oh, you've seen the queues?
I know.
You know, they're 15 deep. You know, the queues, you know, 200 people around there. Like, you just walk past it and you don't even bother. Don't even bother. But Thailand's changed. I want to say it, you know, it's lost its innocence. You know, like everywhere you go, you know, the minute you walk down, you know, the street, the Thais say, oh, Phalang Ma, Satang Ma. Here comes the Westerner, here comes the money. You know, and that's their philosophy, you know. And you can see them, you know, winding up, you know, 100 metres down the road, you know, waiting for you to walk up by them. They shove something in your face. Do you want to buy this? Or, you know, and, you know, the prices they're going to charge you is more than, you know, you'll stand in a queue and say, get a bag of fruit, you know, and you'll get what an example, you know, say a bag of, you know, cut pineapple. The person in front of you, you know, and two people in front of you, they get a bag of cut pineapple, you know, and they'll charge them, you know, 10 baht, 20 baht. You get up there, they want to charge you 50 baht. You'll go, you know, what's happening? You know, what's happening? You've charged them 20, you know, how come you're charging me 50? You know, and they just, you know, look dumb at you, you know. And then you give them a mouthful in Thai, you know, hand over the 20 baht, you know. Come back the next day, they'll only charge you 20 baht. But, you know, not everyone has that advantage, you know, to be able to, you know, like I learned many years ago, you know, my missus used to, first of all, you'd be on the phone all the time. So I can't understand a word she's saying, you know, like, what's she talking about? And I'd learned a bit of Thai, you know, before she came to Australia, but I made it my business, you know, to learn Thai to find out what's going on, you know, because, you know, my wife, you know, like, we speak Thai here. Well, she speaks English to the boy, but I speak Thai to my wife. It's easier. You know, it's easier for me.
This, John.
Yes, mate.
Since me and you have been friends, Australia, the Western world's turned. It's not the same world that we remember, is it? Like, we've survived the COVID, house prices explode, cost of living has gone ridiculous, What do you think, John? Would you still? Is it still the place to run away? Like I know you don't like him, Peter from Thailand Bound. He's the guy. His
Not about
thumbnail. He's
I-
always got busty women as his thumbnail. Very, very.
It's been done to death, Thailand, Paul.
Yeah, Thailand's been done to death. It's fucking over, John.
Yeah.
It's over. It's over. Would you go and live there? Like in my case, so say everything went shit, like my YouTube business went shit. Do you think it's worth me living in a country like that or not? What do you think?
I suppose it depends how much money you've got behind you, and you know, what are you looking for? You know, do you want to live in Bangkok? Do you want to live in up country, or you know, where do you want to live? Do you want to live by the beach or the mountains, or you know, you've got all those alternatives open to you. But
yeah,
then,
I think Bangkok's expensive, isn't it? Bangkok is expensive. Well,
not expensive.
It's expensive if you live in fucking Emporium, next door to Emporium there, you know. But if you live out Ratchadar way, out past there, it's not that ridiculous, is it?
No, but even in Bangkok, you know, like the minute you're on a main road, you know, main road or a main tourist area, you know, the price is going to be, you know, 2 or 3 times, you know, it is on a side street 100 meters away.
Here we go, John. Thomas Crown says AC3 and John offered Thailand tours at one point in this channel's history. John, those were the innocent days when they fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. They were the innocent days.
Well, is innocent the word or not terrible? You know,
it's I tell you what.
Immature days, I suppose. Yeah.
Remember when we went over there with Marky? Marky should have stayed in the same fucking hotel as us. That was.
Today he said, "Let's go out to a cigar bar." We said, "What the fuck? Go to a cigar bar? You know, a cigar's going to cost you, you know, 1,500, 2,000 baht. You know, go down to 7-Eleven and we'll smoke them in the room." Anyway, I think we all came to my room and was smoking cigars, the 3 of us, and I was checking out that morning. You know, just as we were checking out, the Shills come in to clean up the room. She walked out because he couldn't walk through because of the cigar smoke. You know?
John, I got to tell you, man, I got to tell you some of the best, like in life, we don't own everything forever, but some of the memories, John, we had together.
I'll tell you a great memory of mine with you in Bangkok. You know, when was it before you met up with, this is after the days of 47. 47, yeah. She's gone.
Yeah.
She's off the books. And you met up with a Sheila. She was a nurse from...
yes. Bormangrad.
Yeah, from Bormangrad Hospital. Anyway, you met her and you gave her flowers and all that, and that was all very romantic, and she was wrapped, and I think it was you and her, Marky, and my family, and we're all by the pool. You're in the pool with, you know, her, and you know, and you're showing Jack how to swim, and Marky and I, you know, we're sitting on the side smoking a cigarette and having a glass of whiskey or something. I said to the missus, "Yeah, go down the street and get some food." So she's come back with all these skewers, and we're sitting down eating them, and you know, just mucking around the pool. That was a lovely day. That was great fun.
Yeah, that hotel is still the same. That pool is the same. I actually
Oh, it's overrated now. It's, you know, it's a bit tired. Yeah, it's still a nice hotel, but it's too expensive, you know, for what they offer. You know, pool's a bit small. You know, swimming pool's a bit small.
I like it because it's kind of. I actually have good. When I was in Bangkok, I actually stayed there for 2 weeks.
2 weeks there.
Yeah, 2 weeks, and I had a suite.
Oh yes.
And I got to tell you, it was.
Yeah, I put you under the suite.
I really liked it, John. It brought back good. I don't know. I kind of. It lets me reminisce the old days because.
See, that's not frequented by the average Monga tourist, is it? That place. Because
No.
it's nowhere near Circumvent Road where all the nightlife is and all the lady boys are.
It's not far from what's the name?
Patpong.
Patpong. Yeah, it's across the road.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to go now, Patpong nowadays.
Patpong's dying. You know what I mean? Like it's
Dying.
there, but it's nowhere near what it used to be.
Oh, it's nothing like it. I went there because it was convenient for me where I was staying.
Yeah.
And there wouldn't have in Patpong 1, which used to be the main drag, in its heyday, before they put the night market in its heyday.
The night market's nowhere near as big as it used to be. I remember it was massive.
50 bars there, at least 50, 60 bars at least. And now I think there's 3 now. Three other bars in Patpong 1. Because, Nana Plaza and Soy Cowboy have taken over. Because everyone's, frequents, Circumvent Road. I think that's the place to go. I can't stand it personally. It's good for me with my missus and toting the little boy around. He's still a little bit young to throw him into the.
He is the cesspot. That's right. Whatever happened to Glenn, the tire salesman? Unfortunately, that guy had kidney failure.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he's on dialysis, the poor guy.
The main drag, Basil's Beazles, is the main street. The main street.
I got to tell you, John. What is the new place you would go to? Like, I kind of like Malaysia. Malaysia's it's a bit different. Vietnam. See, I never went into Philippines. I never went into Cambodia. I've been to Cambodia, but it was never really my scene.
Thailand, as far as tourism and going there for a short holiday, is that beats any other Southeast Asian country in my opinion. My wife's Thai, and I find it easy. It's it's all too easy for me. But one thing for sure, I'm always, every time I go to Thailand, I'm more cautious than the previous time I left. I'm always, the Thais are very smart. You might think that they're silly, but they're very smart and cunning and astute, and and then they're very nationalistic, and you'll never be on the same level as them, as because you're not Thai, you're the Farang. So you're always on the outer, and all you are is you're just a walking ATM for them. You're just the the millionaire that's got off the plane, and we'll see how much money we can get out of you.
Yeah, well, a lot of people don't have much anymore, John. It's tough for a lot of people now, and
it's tough for everyone. I did a little experiment about.
Let me ask you this: where can you go with an Aussie passport? Where the fuck can you go and just live for 6 months?
For 6 months?
Yeah. You can go to New Zealand. We can go there, but
Japan? Maybe not. Maybe not. The problem with you got to get a visa. Like they've got the 60-day entry visa into Thailand now, and you can renew that for 30 days. So that's 90 days. But you can only do that twice a year. You go to do it.
So you get 90 days. That's 3 months.
Yeah. But since the war broke out in where is it with the Russians and Ukraine, there's the amount of Russians that have flooded down south in Thailand. Like Phuket, the major tourist island down in Thailand, it's full of Russians, and they've all bought condominiums. They all bought their little room in a condo, and they all live in Phuket.
They don't want to fucking die in the war.
Why would you for 30 grand? Why would you? You can buy your elite visa in Thailand and stay there for 10 years.
Yeah, no, I completely get it, John. It's mind you, they may not be able to go back home. There might be punishments
because they're supposed to sign up for national service.
Yeah, well, yes. But, you know, would they want to go back home after, you know, living in Thailand for so long? I saw a thing. I was on the idiot box.
The problem is they got no money coming in. What do you do to survive in Thailand? Like I mean,
well, the ones that are there, they're not poor, are they?
No.
Like, you know, like, there's a lot of rich Russians out there. A lot of rich Russians.
Yes.
A lot of rich Russians, you know, and they throw their money around, and, you know, not afraid, you know, to spend a buck.
Yeah. They've also, believe it or not, when I was in Dubai, a lot of them have gone to Dubai as well, John. Dubai.
What's the attraction in Dubai?
It's one of the few countries that lets them stay as long as they want.
All right, eh? Okay.
Yeah, Dubai. And if you've got money, it's sort of I got to be honest with you, John. If you were a bit hard on your luck, would you be going? You'd be going up country
In Thailand to live, you say?
Chiang Mai or something like that. Is that what you do? What would you do?
No. It's
expensive.
Oh well, it's not it's not expensive. It's, you know, reasonably priced. But, you know, there's a lot better places to go to in Thailand than Chiang Mai. I reckon Kanchanaburi. You know, it's about 120 kilometres away from, you know, from Bangkok. You know, west of Bangkok. You know, very nice, quiet little, you know, area. It's sort of like what Pattaya was 40 years ago. Like, you wind back your clock, and it's full of expats. Full of expats there. Yeah, ex-servicemen mainly, because of the, you know, the war cemetery and Hellfire Pass and the River Kwai and Erewhon Falls, and you know, there's a street with, you know, bars in it. You know, and, like, it's certainly hasn't got the nightlife of what, you know, Pattaya has or Bangkok, but, you know, you want to go and get a drink. You know, it's you know, very reasonably priced. You know, and it's a nice holiday. I had a lovely two-bedroom apartment right on the River Kwai the last time I was there. But $150 a day for the family and I.
$150 a day, that's not cheap.
Well, the same accommodation in Melbourne cost me $1,000 a day, at least.
Yeah, but $150 a day, fuck, that's expensive.
But I just can't get a one-room bedroom nowadays. I'm traveling with my wife and my kid. You know, I want somewhere to eat.
He's nearly 18, isn't he?
16 and a half, going on about 27.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I spoke to my son this morning. I had to take him into university for an exam. And
my mother makes exams too.
He's doing a Bachelor of Mathematics, and he's doing a Bachelor of Secondary Studies.
Mathematics.
School studies, okay?
Doing mathematics and do anything you like.
Yeah, I know. And I said, "Oh, how did you go on your exams?" Because he told me, but he goes, "Oh, he got 3 6s and a 5."
What's that out of? So what, 6 out of 6 or
7.
what?
No, 7. You know, 7. University 7s, right? 7s is the top.
Have you ever heard anyone that fails a university degree?
Oh, no. Hey, hello, John. You're looking at one. No, you don't understand. Have you looked at anyone who fails a university degree when they're a full fee-paying student? That's what you mean, John.
Yeah, well, no, is the answer.
No, for skippies, they do fail.
Never known anyone in my life to fail a university degree. Would you fail, or did you, you know?
No, if you don't pass the exams, you're out, John. There's no mucking around.
Just repeat them, don't you?
Well, you can, but it still costs money, John. I mean, you've got to sign up again and do this. They'll kick you out if you keep failing. They're not going to keep you there unless you're a full fee-paying student.
Just pick up another unit, don't you? Pick up another unit.
It's not quite that easy, John.
I was thinking of my little bloke, you know, like, you know, year 11 and 12, you know, they're the hardest years of your academic career. You know, year 11 and year 12, you know, fifth form and sixth form, that used to be called in my years. And, you know, after year 12, sixth form, going off to university was an absolute breeze. Absolute breeze.
Yes, I see what you're saying. It was a breeze. John, I got to tell you, the channel itself there, I got to be honest with you, John, I kind of got railroaded into the streaming, and it's kind of sad that none of these people, they like to watch my show, like Angelic. Why don't you come on the stream and have a chat? You know, the thing is, John, they use you and they spit you out. That's what's happening here. I'm finding the people.
Yeah, well, maybe if you didn't, badmouth them all. Like everyone's got their obligation. Maybe if you didn't badmouth them all, maybe they might pop on. Like you're certainly
look at that fucking Surdy Danny.
I was just about to mention him. You've been giving him a decent serve recently, haven't you? He's the public kicking boy of the week, poor Surdy Danny.
Where's Mike the Snake gone? Where's Mike the Snake? I want even that Ross Rachel Brady doesn't come on. Ross. I mean, that guy, I tell you what, he should be. I mean, that guy there he's an interesting character, don't you think?
Oh, remember you were talking about wanting to take him to Thailand. I wouldn't be going there in Thailand, mate.
Yeah, it's
Oh, that'd be
John,
a worry.
John, tell me this. We haven't, the Thai vlogging genre, you said it's done to death.
All they get on is they get on and they're criticising other vloggers, and that's sort of it's become personality wars. Someone calls someone else a back to front, and then they call you a back to front, and then it escalates, and then it gets doxed, and your address is all over the internet, and then people are ringing up their work and reporting them to Social Security, and it's just ridiculous.
Really nasty, John.
Why they call it the Thai vlogging genre, I do not know. They don't talk about Thailand; they just talk about personalities.
We were talking about this before. The big hero in that is Scott Mellon, in my opinion.
Oh, Scott's been living here over 25 years. He's brought up 2 kids, 2 boys. One boy's completed his university degree. And his younger lad, he's I think in his 3rd year now. At university. So he's brought up 2 kids and pushed them through university. But he's always been on the the fringes of the Thai vlogging genre, because he's got a personality. If someone transgresses in the comments, that's it.
An American in Bangkok. I'm just gonna bring this up. I'm not gonna play his clips, but I'm just gonna bring up on the screen what we're talking about.
Oh, you've always Scott Mellon. You listen to him, you'll always.
The thing about Scott Mellon is he's an American in Bangkok, and I thought that was such a fantastic name for his channel. But he's only got 15,000 subscribers. I'll just subscribe to him now on this channel.
Scott, out of any of the Thai vloggers, you'll learn more off Scott Mellon in an hour than what you'll learn in a week, from other people.
He does videos still. He does videos, doesn't he? He does videos. It's kind of like his. I'm just having a look here. Does it tell you his total views? What's the total views that Scott has had?
Oh, you'd have to get into it. No, you only get that in statistics, when you're looking at your channel. We wouldn't know.
It used to show you that,
Get Angelic on. Come on, Angelic. Jump on, mate.
He used to strum guitar. He was such a cool guy, I got to be honest with you. Look at this. This was American and in Bangkok. Scott Mellon, an American in Bangkok. I'll tell you who I like. And that's that Thailand bound. You're not.
Yes,
He
yes, yes,
always
yes.
has those sexy. He's always got the sexy avatars, right?
Oh yeah, well, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Well,
He
that's it.
now he had a that's him there. That's him there.
Yeah,
That's
he's very
him.
knowledgeable, that bloke. Very knowledgeable.
Yeah, he's a bit older than me. Did you know he was actually married to a Korean lady?
Yeah.
He was living in the UK, and he actually he got divorced and moved back to he
Thailand.
moved to Thailand. He moved to Thailand.
Yeah,
It's,
well, you can look. Remember, we're looking through the, purchasing a house. Like for 60, 70 grand, you can buy yourself a nice two-bedroom house.
He's
In
always
Thailand.
got good avatars. Look at he's always got the thing I like about him is he's always got the most sexiest.
Yeah, eye candy.
Very good avatars there. Look at that. Always.
Yeah, the eye candy. That's what pulls them in.
Yeah.
It's either sex or scam, isn't it, on YouTube?
Yeah, it's Do you
Sex
remember? Do you remember Bangkok 112? Whatever happened to him? Is he still?
I think he got caught. He got caught. He was I'm pretty sure he was a Thai bloke. I think he got caught. And his channel's still there.
He got caught doing what?
Oh, working in Thailand. Was well. I'm not sure if they pulled down his channel or he took down videos or something. But he used to get put up a video and he'd have 50, 60,000 views in a day.
Yeah,
but,
Bangkok 112. There he is. Let's have a look. Got 1 million subscribers, John. 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, it's all eye candy. All eye candy.
He's got a lot of members only. He's made a lot of stuff members only.
Oh yeah.
His last video was 6 months ago, John.
Yeah, he's gone very quiet.
So if you have a look at his latest video, that was 6 months ago. Fuck, that's he went to Vietnam for a while. It was very clever how he did this. Like
concealed camera.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's got wears the the crossover carry bag in front of them. And you get a little miniature camera and you put it in there and and you're running the mobile, the camera off your mobile.
You really want to do that, you know what I mean? You can get into big. You don't want to get.
Don't want to get caught. Yeah.
You don't want to get caught doing that. But look, his videos. Look at this. He had some amazing stuff. Man, he had some footage there. It was kind of. I remember when he was doing that. Big money. He was making big money, and that was kind of the way it went, John, wasn't it? Hey, big money.
Well, they were in the days of views, like
I the funny thing is, John, I went into some different tangents. You originally came in on the Thai stuff. I just did a whole lot of what stuff. I did a lot of Thailand stuff. I did a lot of videos, right?
Yes.
And the funny thing is, some of the, YouTube has changed. Like, it's gotten risky. You got to be careful. Like, Nana Plaza actually contacts a lot of people. Any videos you put up on Nana Plaza, they want to pull down. They're really fucking vicious.
Well, you see the security you got to go through.
Now you do, don't you? Yeah, now you do. They've cleaned it up. It's not a dump like it used to be. It's quite nicely done.
Remember, you used to go there and, when it rained, as it does in the afternoon or early evening, downstairs you'd get absolutely soaked, but now they've got like a large, it's all been roofed in, so they've got all bars downstairs.
Have a look at this, John. this Bangkok 112, his views 476 million views. Holy shit!
That's a few.
Yeah, he's got a million subscribers. I mean, fuck. He was doing well in that. I think, unfortunately, okay, this guy here, right? I'll show you his one. He's got 17 million views. He's got 62,000 subscribers. He's building his channel nicely.
Who's that?
He just,
Thailand, are you, right?
yeah, he just tells 3 stories every week. 3 stories. I mean,
but everyone's, Thailand's done to death. Everyone's got a computer, got a camera in the top of it. They think that entitles them to automatically becoming a Thailand vlogger or a YouTube vlogger.
No, you're right. It's over.
Oh, YouTube's, everything's on YouTube. Why bother to Google search when you can, use YouTube as a search engine? Everything's on YouTube. With pictures and music behind it, and everyone's got an opinion. They know better than everyone else. And they see that the people. They're earning good money. People like yourself. Good money in the past. Oh, I'm going to become a vlogger.
I like this guy, Johnny something. Johnny, there is something in Thailand.
Yeah, Johnny's my mate. I've met him several times in Thailand. You speak to Johnny every day.
Yeah, let's have a look how he's gone. There's got 162,000. You can't tell me he hasn't bought some subscribers there, John. Fuck me dead. And he's got 60 million views. Okay, that's a fair bit of views, but you can't tell me.
He does have a strong following. A lot of people strong. Yeah. But if you look at his videos, he's drifted towards the skirt scene. Like his sort of more recent videos are sort of showing what's it like inside a massage parlor, and they're always very popular. But Johnny's over there. He's got a lovely partner who's got a young lad. There's his young lad there. Right on the bottom title. He's growing up to be a nice young lad, and Johnny looks after her and the little boy, and he's not afraid to spend a quid. Over there. I've got a lot of time for Johnny. He's been there for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Super chat.
We got a super chat. Look at this. We got a super chat on the screen. Patel Philippe, $50. The OGs of the live stream. That's the sucker.
Thank you,
$50.
Thank you, Tan. We have a lot more mature relationship.
I tell you honestly, sometimes I look at this business, John. It's a tricky thing. Like I'll be honest with you, it took off so quickly. Like I did the streams. It started with Clivers.
Well, when he motivated you to do it daily, the live streaming.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways it was the best thing I ever did. In some ways it's the worst thing I ever did. It's sort of a double-edged sword.
Oh, you've done well out of it. You can't complain.
Yeah.
Jonno, what were Archie's top 3 beasts of all time and your favourite moments from them?
Patel Philippe, $5. John, what were Archie's top 3 beefs of all time and your favourite moments from them? Oh,
God.
Jeez, we had some beefs. The reality is, I'll tell you something, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had the Greg Davis affair. That was a disaster.
Yeah, that was the top one. Yeah, that was the top one.
I think you were right. I'm not sure he's that sane, to be completely frank with you, actually. You're
not sure? It's not a question. What did he do? What did he do?
Let's not go too far. But that was that one. The other beef we had. What are the other beefs? We look, other beefs. Look, Clivers left. Remember, The problem with Clive is Clive is very enthusiastic. He comes on very, very cool. He wants to do it. Yes, yes, yes. Then he resents putting all his time into something.
Oh well.
And it's kind of, I don't know. It's. If I had my time again, I don't know whether I'd want to do YouTube again. Does that make sense to you, John, or not?
You're kidding me, aren't you?
What do you think?
What, the money you pulled out of YouTube, you'd question doing it again?
No, but it comes at a price. You know what I mean? You lose your privacy and things like that.
Well, that's part of what stardom, isn't it? You know, that's part of you know, celebrity, isn't it? I remember I just met you, I think, and I was speaking about YouTube, and I was, you know, getting into YouTube, and a mate advised me. He said, my advice to you is not to do it, because in the long term you will regret it. You know, because you show your head. You know, the minute you show your head, it's going to be kicked, you know, by someone, because you can't please 100% of the population. No. If you please 50%, you know, if you please, you know, 50%, you're lucky. You know, you're going to be exposed, and your family becomes exposed, and all that. And but you know, to play this game, you've got to have a thick skin. If you don't have a thick skin, and you know your feelings get hurt, well, don't hang around this place. You know, because it won't be too long until, you know, someone who doesn't like you or doesn't like the shape of your head, you know, gives you a decent kicking, and you know, so it's not a place to, you know, well, you expose yourself, you know. Like people
John,
say, you know, why is Suckerhorn and Archie both got brick rooms? You know, why they got bricks in their room? You know, like.
Yeah, we do, don't we? Yes, could keep everything quiet. In what stays in here stays in the. I got to tell you, John. We had some good. There were some really good times. We got a super chat here from Scott Smith, $10. What's the best fuck you Rolex? Meteorite Pepsi, day date, or gold GMT. I want fuck you Rolex, but I do not want to look like a douchebag. I think the gem set Rolexes are in. You know what I think, John? I think the best gold Rolex would have to be the solid gold Submariner. Remember I had that with the blue?
Yes. Yes,
I think that is the best fuck you Rolex. The Meteorite dial, Pepsi, it's white gold. So it kind of, people don't understand it. The day dates are very nice, but I really think bang per buck, you buy a Submariner solid gold with the blue dial, ceramic. I would go ceramic. That is just absolutely incredible watch. I think that's the best bang
how much gold's in a Rolex? A gold Rolex. By weight, how much gold?
It depends on how much. I'll just Google it. How much gold in a Rolex Submariner? I tell you this now, right? 296 grams.
What? It's what, 7 ounces? No.
It's just having a look. The 7 ounces is too much.
That's almost 10 ounces of gold. It's impossible.
It's 150 grams.
That's 5 ounces. No.
Just having a look. Let me have
a look.
Yeah, I'm not a gold. I mean, look. I think bang per buck, that is the best. Okay, that doesn't make sense. How much gold is in a Rolex Submariner 116618.
10 ounces, my ass.
$238.
I don't know. It couldn't be. 238. That's for 8 ounces. 8 ounces of 18 carat. There's 18 carat gold in them, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 18 carat. That's right. 750.
Yeah, so 750 of.
Okay, it says here on my scales, the watch weighs 238 grams, fully linked, which is just over half a pound. That is 20 grams more gold than the due to the thicker tape. Several people have handled the watch and most I'm just trying to see, what does it say? There's a movement, obviously, but
yeah. Well, the bomb goes off and you've got to negotiate gold. You're not going to get, you're not going to get your 20, 30 grand second hand for them, are you?
No, that's exactly it, John. We've got another super chat here. $10. John, you've seen people join and jump ship from AC3 since the beginning of time. He's been down and out numerous times, but big boy always soldiers on, staring into camera, living in another module. Oh, Jonno.
Very true, Dan. very, very true. What you should do is change the focus, of the camera from you, down to your desk, to see, so people can
doing.
So people can see what you're doing.
No, you're right, Jonno. We got another super chat. Woody in New Jersey, $2. AC, who will win, Trump or Kamala? They reckon it's neck and neck. See, Trump should have shut up about criticizing Biden, because they would have kept Biden and he would have won. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I've got a feeling Harris might win.
Oh, well, look,
I didn't say, I'm not saying what side I support. I didn't say that. But I would say it's...
He's got a lot of strong support, Trump. Like the closer it gets, the more I'm inclined to think that, Trump will get up and win it.
You must admit, he's a megalomaniac. He got shot. The bullet grazed his ear, and he's still out there spruiking, looking for, fuck me dead. That is just madness, John. I don't know what you think, but fucking hell. I mean, that's...
Oh, it's a very fine razor's edge you walk, speaking about this sort of, politics, with your audience.
Yeah.
I guess, a razor's edge you've got to walk, with your comments,
I love the Trump stuff. Honestly, what I don't like is that they hate each other so badly. Trump was a Democrat years ago. That's the interesting thing. He was a Democrat supporter for a long time. He knew the Clintons well, right? Like, he went to their wedding. I mean, he was invited to their... I mean, make of it what you will. Fuck. Your enemy's enemy is your friend. I don't know, John. What do you think? Patel Philippe, $5. John, AC3 hasn't taken down some of the Thai streams you guys did. Any issues running them on our classic replays? Wasn't sure about... No, they're fine.
Yes.
They don't... The problem is, John, YouTube has gone risk averse, hasn't it?
Oh, well, you only have to upset one person, the wrong way, and they get motivated, and they put in a complaint. Your whole income stream could be, in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Yes, run, Dan. Run them.
No, you're right, John. It's a tricky thing, John. Look, YouTube itself there, I mean, I think it's lost its innocence. What do you think?
Everyone's doing it. Yeah, you know, it's one button you click and you can show your head to the world, can't you? Everyone's doing it. Everyone does it. Every Tom, Dick and Harry called Fred, you know, is up there, you know, you put their head out on YouTube. You know, think they're going to be, you know, the next, you know, social media star. You know?
Yeah. No, you're right. It's
You get all over. You know what you do is you get up and you have two shields of, you know, in bikinis, you know, with their tits sitting on your shoulders. You know, every live stream. You know, and you get thousands of people watching you. You know, every live stream you did. And just sit there and dribble. You know, if you wanted to, you wouldn't have to talk. You know, just show a bit of skirt.
no,
Yeah, but that's what
exactly.
YouTube's about, isn't it? You know, the big channels that, you know, it's either, you know, sex or scandal. You know, they're the two major criteria to get, you know, to get the numbers up. You know, show a bit of skirt or show a bit of sex, and you know, or badmouth someone. You know, and everyone wants, you know, everyone loves the drama. You know, everyone loves the drama. You know, like there's no drama here at the moment, so you know, like this is not going to rate.
I've got a super chat from Patel Philippe, $5. Question for the panel: who had a more hedonistic experience in bangers?
Ooh.
Lux or Easy? You met that. That's the snake guy. I
Yeah.
don't know what you think, right? But women, Asian women hate snakes, don't they? And the fact he has to have rats to feed them. Fuck me. Could you think of a worse hobby to have, John?
Mate, the night, remember you rang me up, I was going to have a quiet night, I was going up country or something next day, and you said, oh, you know, I've just met Easy Company in, you know, Bangkok, you take me out for dinner, and, you know, he wants to go to Patpong, you know, can you take me to Patpong? And I said, oh, yeah, all right. So anyway, he came over and saw me, and, you know, going out with him, I honestly can say it's the worst night I've ever spent with anyone in my life in Bangkok, going out with him. You know, like, oh, really, you know, but I'd rather not speak about him, you know, like he's, to me, you know, if I see Westerners in Bangkok and I run the other way, you know, I'm not going to Thailand to, you know, to speak to Westerners, you know, I go to Thailand to speak to the Thais, or, you know, go and see my wife's family, you know. Get another Mimi T and, you know, put her with you, you know, on the live show. You know, that's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Remember me? Yeah.
Yeah, gee, that's nearly 10 years ago, John.
Yeah, that was never going to last, was it? Yeah.
The problem, people don't listen. You try and give them advice. Hey, do this, do that. It's
She's another one. Remember, you know, like you were on with her for a month or two, then she, you know, you went overseas. And the minute you went overseas, she was meant to be working for you and your channel. She started up her own channel, remember?
Yes.
Yeah? Remember that?
Yes.
Mimi
they're
too.
very loyal, aren't they, John?
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Remember when you took her down to get a bit of dental work done for her or something? You know, you put a bit of money in there. That
John,
didn't work.
That didn't work, did it? You know, it's sort of you try, John, you try different things and not all of the things work. It's the arts industry is incredibly difficult. People are very it's like herding cats, like Angelic, right? Angelic is a lovely guy. He'll sing, he'll come on, play guitar for us, but as soon as you want him, come on, Angelic, come on. Oh no, he doesn't want to come on. He's not in the right mood. Oh, okay. You can see why a lot of these stars never get anywhere, because people just give up. They just say, this is fucking hard work. Trying to motivate them to do things, or it's just, and egos are so fragile, John. The ego's so fragile, and John, I got to tell you something. You're 69 now.
Yeah, super chat from Patel Philippe.
Patel Philippe. AC3 is Angelic. The chat's Mimi T. No, Angelic's actually not a bad guy. I like him, but it's very, you know, Mark Goldberg said something wise.
Go on.
What he said is, he said, the worst fan is a fan who thinks you haven't given them enough time.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, yes. You
know, because they turn from being a fan into an utter enemy. They think you haven't given them enough, shown them enough respect or kudos.
Well, they don't. Yeah, another way of upsetting them is, you know, when they offer you advice and you don't take it, you know, the feelings get hurt again.
Yes. Very much hurt, you know. It's what do you say, John? You tell me, what do you say? There's nothing you can say, really, is there?
Oh, well, Angelic, he runs his own channel now. And, you know, he likes to do a live stream and, you know, speaks about, you know, topics he enjoys, and like everyone moves on. But you've been a great platform, you know, for people, you know, promoting people, and you know, and you know, they've moved on. But you know, your era may have been, instead of you know, continue to promote them, you know, you've turned on them, and you know, if they no longer come on your channel, they're a cunt, you know, and you're not backward in coming forward as far as giving them a decent serve, you know, like you're like a, you know, you don't let sleeping dogs lie. Like you'll find a weakness and you'll harp on it and you'll play it for everything it's worth, you know.
I see what you're saying, John. That's a fair point. Yeah. You're right. You're right, John. You're exactly right. I've got a clip that Tan has just... Fuck, what does he want me to play? Let's play this here. Let's get this played. We do this. Let's play this clip, Jonno. We'll play this clip. Da-da-da-da. Let's play it now. Hey, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. This is a video I've been wanting to make for a while, and I didn't have the courage. What is the topic of today's video? Seiko is for losers. Seiko is for losers. That's right, guys. I gotta tell you, man, I'm sorry.
I am sorry. I apologize. I got it wrong.
I didn't want to make this vid, but it's true. Seiko is for losers.
And I gotta tell you, who am I to tell you that a watch is garbage and it's crap because of my pretentiousness, my own psychological problem?
You see, when you're a watch collector, it's all about the snobbery, the exclusiveness, the price you pay. It's all about the snobbery.
I was a watch snob. I put my hands up. I confess. I was a watch snob. I was wrong.
And see, Seiko is just so affordable.
No, I think there is a time and a place for every brand of watch.
The analytics tells you that Seiko is a gold mine. It is an absolute gold mine.
I want to be inclusive. We want to be inclusive. So on the ArchieLuxury channel, I apologize. I got it wrong.
But would you sell your soul?
I'm keen about getting look at some Seikos.
Would you sell your soul to buy a Seiko?
Would really, really like to broaden the scope on the ArchieLuxury channel.
No, I wouldn't do it, fuckers. I wouldn't do it.
Because I want to be encompassing.
And I gotta be honest with you, man. I gotta be honest with you. There's a lot of liars on the tubes. There's people out there who will do things for ratings.
I want to be inclusive, not nasty or negative.
I want to find happiness. This is the quest we all look for.
Whilst they may not be investment grade pieces, these are pieces you can have a lot of fun with.
I'm trying to find the happiness that's lacking in my life. the lacking. It's lacking. It's the lusting, the empty quest for material goods, the endless search for material happiness, the nirvana, the nirvana, the nirvana I lust for.
That was a great video, John. I tell you what, some very interesting stuff there. I like that gold sub. I should never have sold that watch. That was beautiful, don't you think?
Yes, it was. Who made that video?
That was Gunzap. Gunzap.
Yeah. Well, I used to like doing that. You know, you get 2 contrary videos, and cut and paste them all. It's amazing the criticism you can come up with. It used to be fun, but I'm past it. Nowadays, I'm past it. I'm too old for it. I was going to do a video of my last trip to Thailand, and I got about 5 minutes into it, and I thought, I couldn't be bothered. It's still left there in the computer. I couldn't be bothered. I can't see no reason why I should, have to, show my every move in, what I've done in Thailand. I'm not interested in content, putting it up on my channel.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying, Jonno. I know what you're saying. It's
We all change over the years, Paul. We all get a little bit older, and hopefully a little bit more wiser, and you get a little bit more cynical in your older years, and I don't know, become more patient or less patient as your years go by, but you're inclined not to suffer fools as much in your older age as what you do as a younger man.
Yes. I know exactly what you're saying, John. It's yeah. I got to tell you, John, YouTube is sometimes it's difficult. Like, do you really want to put yourself out there for everybody to see? That's
it's too late now. To consider that. Like that. Those days are past. The minute you, as I said before, the minute you put your head up, be prepared. Someone's going to kick it. If you don't want your head kicked, don't put your head up. That's why I suppose Narc's smart. Narc doesn't show his head. Maybe that's very wise. It was like we were talking about, the dead Farung the other day. He never showed his head. He still has his anonymity.
Yes. No, the Narc himself there, he's a bit of a vicious guy, that one. He's a vicious fucker, He's certainly not
surprised he hasn't jumped on already, Paul.
Yeah, he likes his ego stroked, you know what I mean?
Here we go. Super chat.
Super chat. Where have you been? We got one here from Patel Philippe, $10. John, this man dunked himself into a pool with a crocodile earlier this year, and today he's complaining about privacy. He literally showered on air for $50. This is peak.
I've seen people in the Thai vlogging genre, shave their head for $50. Now, really?
Right, they're that desperate, John.
They're that desperate for dollars. That desperate.
Yeah.
One thing I can guarantee you've never bought views, Paul. You've never bought views. You've never bought subscribers. You've always played a very straight bat. Always played a very straight bat on YouTube.
Yes. No, you're right there. Yeah. You are really right. And I got to be honest with you, John. I really think the big thing is, John, I've got to tell you honestly, I don't like to do that, like we've seen it many places, Federico, you look at these guys, they got so much more subscribers than me or anyone, but they've bought views and TGV, remember TGV.
Patel's got a super chat.
Here we go. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3 would never allow someone to shave their head for $50 on his channel. $1,000 minimum was the bar, he said years ago. I tell you what, John, we don't have those big, remember those crazy days where John, the money was ridiculous.
It came too easy. That's what sort of sport you. The money came too easy. You know, like someone to donate $500 or $1,000 as many did. You know, well, there's a lot of money. You know, they were the days of COVID and when you know, Bitcoin was flying through the roof, and you know people were throwing their dollars around. You know, but you know the world's changed. You know, the world's changed. You know, there's not many who have that facility to be able to, you know, throw their fund tickets around, you know, the way how they choose to. You know, everyone's sort of, you know, watching their, you know, their dollars and their cents. You know, like,
you're 100% right, John.
You look at property in Australia. You know, like you have a, you know, say 10 years ago, you know, you buy a property for $500,000. Well, now that property is worth $1 million in Australia. You know, it's doubled its value. Yeah, but you know, what young person can go out now and, you know, and buy a property for $1 million? You know, you've got to have, you know, 20% deposit. You know, so you've got to save 200 grand. Well, go and save, you know, go and try doing it. Go save 200 grand. Especially if you're working for the boss. You know, like it's.
We've got another super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3. You realize we made $1,000 taking the cab from Heathrow to Tottenham or wherever the fuck you were staying on your live stream. Just got to put in the work, mate.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you, John. This journey,
you'd do it all over again, wouldn't you? Considering the outcome, you'd do it all again.
I don't know, John.
You
can't change the past.
If you knew at the end of the day, you know, like, you know, there's almost $1 million there in fund tickets. You know that's $100,000 a year over 10 years. You know?
Yeah, but John, it's a tricky thing, you know.
Oh yeah, well.
Look, if I honest with you, I possibly would change. I would definitely. I'm going to say this to you: the money doesn't really. The money was great, right? But I paid a lot of tax, and it goes on stuff, expenses. But if I could go back in time, the main thing I'd want to change is see if I could change how that worked out with my sons.
Oh, don't go there, mate.
No, I'm fucking telling you the truth. If I change something, that's where I'd possibly say, well, maybe if I did this with them or did that, you know. Because I got to be honest with you, the money comes so fast and it goes so fast. And celebrity, can I tell you honestly, with celebrity, is it worth a pinch of shit, really, celebrity? So to be famous and to be infamous, more infamous than famous.
Would you say you're more infamous than famous?
I don't fucking know. Look, it's a nice thing. Someone says, "Oh, you ArchieLuxury." Look, it is a very nice thing, but the problem is, John, you know, it's like anything in life. It doesn't last forever, you know. It doesn't.
I like Patel's last comment there.
We got a super chat here, Patel, $5. If you did it over, who would you save and who would you knife earlier in the history of the live stream? I tell you what, you know, the funny thing is with Tim and Marco and JJ, they jumped on board so nicely. And in many ways, that was a wrong way to go, John.
Well, What, as far as taking him on board or burning him?
Yeah, because they're ungrateful shits. Like, they had nothing before they came on. They built a fan base, they built a following, and then they leave. JJ, he used to come around the peripherals. He'd come on for a little bit. He doesn't need me anymore. He had a fit. Oh,
Really don't know why you're so critical of JJ. Like I was just saying on another stream this morning. There's a bloke I know. He's on Queensland, and I said to him, it beats me why you continue to criticise others. Why give them the air? It's YouTube 101. The minute you want to give someone air, if you're at antipathy to them, you're promoting them. But I can't see why you go off that way. With JJ, even Tim Wright, going that way. Everyone has their own direction. And they think, well, I can do this. Well, they can do that. Why bother giving them air? Because it's not promoting you. You're promoting others. And you remember in the old days, you brought up TGV before. I remember you made it policy on the channel that his name wasn't to be mentioned. And it was a banned word.
Yes.
You can never mention it. But he was very smart, and he was very. You
must admit, he is. The funny thing with him is he burns people continually, right? I mean, he burns people continually, but he never mentioned me again. Never mentioned me again.
Not once. Not once.
It's a kind of a it's kind of it's a tricky thing, and I got to be honest with you. He's a very clever snake. He's a very clever snake, and the only problem is eventually you run out of people to burn after you burn so many people. He burned Federico. He burned. And the funny thing is, Federico, I quite liked Federico. He paid for me to go to Bangkok. This is the thing. He paid for me to go to Thailand.
Yeah, but
he used that as leverage to stab me in the back and get kudos with TGV. And then TGV was really sick in hospital. Remember, he nearly died from his lung problem. And Federico helped him. And then Federico
back up the truck.
Stabbed by him,
Back up the truck a little bit. The situation with Federico and him meeting in Bangkok, that was well before the days of him going over to TGV. Federico had ulterior motives.
Yes.
In doing that, and a little bit amateur, in a way, what he attempted to do. Super chat from Patel Philippe.
Here we go. We've got one here. $5. Name the top 3 most clever of the treacherous snakes in the history of the live stream. I think treacherous snakes. I think you'd have to go Tim Wright. He used me, spat me out, and remember we were at the pub. He was showing his expensive watch and that to this guy who looked like he just come out of day release.
Yeah. I said I said to pull him over.
I'd say that's number 1. I'd say number 2 would be JJ. I like JJ. I still like JJ to a large extent, but it doesn't mean he didn't use me for his own means.
Well, everyone does that. That's the human condition. Yeah, everyone does that. I really don't see. Maybe if you were nice to him, and spoke, nicely of him, like you don't expect Surdy Jenny to to jump back on in the near future, do you? Like you've given him a decent serve in the last week.
Let me just play something for you, Jonno. Watch this, okay?
Oh, here we go.
Okay, I want you to listen to this, Jonno, because
this is a Surdy Jenny song, is it?
Yeah, have a listen.
Today I was excommunicated. Archie's viper eyes came out and his pupils dilated. He said I was a cunt, and then I burned him. But what he forgets is all the money that I earned him, and I ain't employed by you, and I never signed a contract. You can't always have it your way. Tell me, fuckers, what do you think of that? Ah, fuck you, Archie, I'm over it. Have you had your cry? You punters have gone walking, 'cause you're an ignorant guy. They try to talk to you, but you never want to listen. Go over the top when I give you a little bit of constructive criticism.
What I want you to listen to, John, is the ending. He's such a nasty cunt. He's so venomous. You can see the hatred in them, John.
But someone else in the group will forward it, so I'll make sure it gets to you. Archie, I won't be back. Take away my wrench.
It won't be back. Took away my wrench.
'Cause I don't need it anymore.
Fuck you, Archie, you cunt. That's what he says at the end. The hatred.
Me the door.
Fuck you, Archie, you cunt. That's what he says. Look at the hatred here.
Fuck you, Archie, you fucking miserable cunt.
What a nice guy. Hey? For friends like that, John. Friends like that who needs enemies.
But what do you expect him to do? He's going, like you've brought it on him. He's going to throw a bit back. What does the Bible say? Turn the other cheek. When you're being struck. And walk away. You want to add fuel to the fire. Like someone throws a punch. Expect someone to throw one back at you. And then you'll counter punch again. That's just life. That's survival. That's survival. Bear's in chat. G'day, Bear. Hope you're well, sir.
Yes. Yeah, I understand what you're saying there. It's very, very true.
I heard in passing today, they're talking about the rule of life. Is to be kind to people. Yes. Really, very good advice. Be kind to people. You're going to dish it out. Expect to get a little bit back.
Yes.
Costs you nothing to be kind to people. Costs you nothing.
Yes. No, that's exactly it, John. I totally agree with you. It doesn't cost anything to be kind. And the world is not a kind place, but John, you've got to realize that, okay? The world isn't that fantastic. So we got a super chat. Thank you so much there. We got a super chat. $5. AC3, why did Bear never jump on the live stream for like 5 years when we kept asking? Shy, intimidated by Goldberg, or all of the above? I think somebody has to be the right mindset. They got to be in the right mindset for it.
It was a Goldberg issue, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was between him and look, it is what it is.
Another super chat, Patel.
John, here we go. Patel, Philippe, $10. John, if I were making the call today when Clivers went on Rodrigo's stream, I'd have made him walk the plank as well. Rest in peace to Andy, but at the time it was the right move.
Yeah, well, I think we all do recall the serve I gave to Clive, which I look back in retrospect, wasn't fair what I did, but you can't change that now. But Clive certainly copped a decent serve from me, when he did that, which is really unwarranted, because really you can't tell people where they want to go. What's the saying I've been to you recently? You can't live someone else's life for them. Like we're all that's what makes the world a great place. We've all got our own personalities. We've all got our own likes and dislikes, and if we're all the same, imagine how boring the world would be. Super chat from Bear.
We got a super chat from Bear, $10. Respect for 2 OGs, AC3 and Jonno. Salute to Tan as well. Love from Bear.
Oh, lovely. Great super chat, Bear. The best comment of the day, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Best comment of the day, and Patel's been pumping him in.
Yeah, Patel has, I got to be honest with you, John, he's been a savior for the show. Without him, the boat would sink. Okay.
The thing I like about, I always have, and I've always respected, Tan has a very, very good memory. Has a very good memory, and
he's a clever guy.
No doubt. He's very astute in knowing how to put his words together, to put the needle in. Like he's very cynical in ways. But just recently, Tan was doing some pre-live streams, and I listened to them, and Tan's very intense. He fires at 100 words a minute, and he's shooting out there, and he's a very sharp thinker, and he's certainly got an enormous knowledge of watches, and the questions he asks of you, is highly astute, and we're very lucky to have Tan, there, sort of in ways he's despite his super chats, even if he didn't super chat, the questions he puts up.
Oh no, he steers the show in a very important way.
I think he was asked recently why he does it, or he passed comment. He said he does it for his own amusement. Well, that's great. If he's getting a kick out of it and he's getting amused out of it, well, that's what the whole point of sitting here is, isn't it? To keep people entertained and
100%.
And that's why.
John, I got to tell you something. One thing I've learned is I think sometimes you want to leave a bit of sizzle in the sausage. I don't want to burn you out today, John. I don't want to burn you out there. I got to tell you, John, it was an absolute pleasure to have you on at short notice. I wanted to do a weekly show with you for a while. I've been talking about that.
Yes.
Because the thing is this, if you talk watches all the time, it gets very fucking boring.
Oh, well, no, back a bit. People come here and not to listen to me or listen about Thailand. They come here essentially, for your watch knowledge. And every second super chat is, what do you think of A compared to B? I'm considering buying A. What do you think of it? And people are asking, your opinion, because they respect your knowledge. You are extremely knowledgeable. There's certainly people out there that have a brilliant knowledge about watches. There's Tan, there's Bear Clooney, there's that gentleman you just met recently. I forget his name. I'm getting old.
That easy guy, easy.
No, the American chap.
That's a Jay Anthony, young guy.
Yeah, it's Jay Anthony, but he's got a very sound knowledge too. But now you met him at a function recently.
Oh, we got a question here, Jonno.
Yeah.
Tell Philippe, $5. AC3. What are the chances we could get Marky on the show again? The Grange, no. look. Unfortunately,
Oh,
John had a bit of they had a bit of clash of personalities, and Marky's had a few issues. It's I don't think that would be possible, unfortunately. But Marky's a larger than life character who is yeah, he's a larger than life character, that's for sure. And interesting sort of guy.
now what's not Patel? No, it's not Jay Anthony. He's grown his hair now. He's got a ponytail.
Yes.
Who's the chap you saw recently? He was going to give you a large. You were talking about large posters or something.
Oh, that was Tim Mosso.
Tim's got an a unique knowledge of watches. Like
oh no, Tim Mosso's a great guy. Look, I didn't look. He's. I just wanted to be cordial and nice because he's been so kind. He said nice things about me and that, and
he's always been a
very. He's a great guy.
Nice bloke. Very nice.
Yeah, Jonno, we got another super chat here. Let me grab this. $5. Patel Philippe, $5. Would love to hear John's take on Plastic and Sov in relation to their friendship with Archie, or lack thereof.
Well, they were both followers of the channel at one stage. Plastic was a very strong supporter of yours.
Yeah, the problem with these guys is that I introduced two of my friends and they became friends against me. Never share your friends. Quote unquote from Plastic. Never share your friends because they end up working against you. And I think that's an important thing to.
It's like you never introduce your mates to your girlfriend.
No. Well, you never leave your mates alone with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
But, we know that doesn't go well there.
Yeah, that's always doomed. Yeah, it's always doomed eventually.
It is always doomed there. I'm just going to end the poll. Do we want Ross Rachel Brady on the stream? 56% say yes. Thank you so much for that.
Oh, Ross was always amusing.
Yeah, Ross was always an amusing guy. And here we go. We've got a beautiful, there's a Angelic Slayer's just brought a link up. This is on Facebook. It's on Facebook. Let's have a look here. Just bringing it up now. And it's a Breguet on Facebook. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful watch. It's the same model I'm looking at. We'll see how it goes. I haven't decided anything yet. 21,500. Look at that. It is so beautiful. Look at, isn't that beautiful, Jonno?
Oh, it's a beautiful watch. Beautiful watch.
Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful watch. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And absolutely gorgeous watch there. Definitely angelic. That's a nice thing there. That's a very nice thing. I got to tell you, John, it's been a pleasure having you on.
Oh, thank you.
I thank you for it. I don't want to burn you out because these 3-hour streams, sometimes they go too long. I think sometimes the streams went too long, and I like to clip it. I start at 8:45 now, 8:45 my time, and I run it to about 11, a little bit after 11. That's kind of
go another 20 minutes. Go another
sweet
20.
spot. You know what I mean, John? The sweet spot.
Go another 20 minutes. We'll be bored shitless by then. No.
Yeah, that's a good idea, John. Let me just take a quick toilet break. You talk to these guys, okay? I'll be back. I'll just go to the toilet. 1 minute.
The thing about before, people don't appreciate, Tan, but don't worry, Tan and I, we've had our differences of opinion in the past, but and there was one recently, at Christmas time, and and my nose was out of joint, but Tan was the bigger man. Ultimately, Tan was the bigger man in the exercise, and I'd like to think that our relationship with each other now is more respectful to each other than what it ever has been. I certainly appreciate the effort and the work and the love he has for Paul, and good on you for that, Tan. And thank you for always being there, for my mate. I really do appreciate it. Maybe Paul doesn't give you the thanks you deserve, in real time. But you're a great support to the channel, and you're certainly beneficial. You only bring good to the channel, in my opinion. And good on you for that. Oh God, I've got to the stage in my life I read comments. I couldn't be bothered. Lifting my hand to delete them. Jonno, is it true that you shoot blanks and Archie is actually the father of your son? Really? Really? It really makes me wonder how some people's head think. Well done, Bear. Well done, Bear. And Bear's another, brilliant, contributor to the channel. Bear's personality, is great. It's great, when Bear's on. I think he's one of the only ones who can keep, Archie under, some sort of control and steering back. Super chat from Patel Philippe, $5. John, I do believe AC3 went home after preparing a night at Nana because Marcelo brought 60 baht. I don't buy the story. Oh, well, Archie's not a very, he's not a night owl, really. Archie likes to be, be in early of a night time because, he always has something to do back at the, the hotel when he gets back. So I think, to answer your question, Tan, the 60 baht was just a throw off, but, I've heard Marcelo's, side of the story too. Marcelo said that, he had his plastic cards with him, he was all too willing, to go down and, pull some money out of the ATM, if he wanted to. So it was a very easy excuse to Archie to latch onto. I hope that answers your question, Tan. Oh well. See, this is a thing which what Paul does now. Like, I've got to go to the toilet. And to leave. Has he really gone to the toilet, or or has he gone out for a glass of water, or has he gone, to do something else? And he leaves his guests in the lurch. Oh, here we are, back. How was the piss, Arch? You go for a piss, did you? Or how was the piss? All right, Arch?
Yeah, very good, John. I mean, I prefer. I'm getting older, John. I can't hold it in forever,
Oh yeah, well, there's drugs for that. I can give you drugs for that.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, I drink a fair bit of water. I drink some soda water. I drink a fair bit of soda water. And we got a super chat from Patel Philippe. And what does he say? Patel Philippe, $5. $5 Lux. $5, John. Do you believe AC3 went home after preparing for a night at the Nana because Marcelo bought 60 baht? I don't buy the story. Well, I tell you this. I went there and I was supposed to take Mental Jock out, and also I was supposed to take out Marcelo. I go there. Jamie rings up after half an hour and says, "Oh, it looks a bit boring. I don't think I'll come." And I got to be totally honest with you. Marcelo had 60 baht. How far can you get in Nana with 60 baht, John? Just explain how many drinks, how many lady drinks you'd get for 60 baht, Jonno? Just explain that to the guys.
You wouldn't even get one. You wouldn't even
It's
get
180. Sometimes the drinks are like 180 baht each, aren't they?
At least.
And if you don't buy a drink, they won't let you sit in the bar.
No, you can't just stare and look. You got to buy a drink.
And that's $8 Aussie, $8.05 Aussie.
Yeah, it's down to what, 22 baht today. 22 baht
Yeah,
for the dollar.
the Aussie's a bit weak at the moment too, you know.
Yeah, God knows how they manipulated in Thailand. Beats me. Super chat from Patel.
Super chat from Patel Philippe. $5. AC3, tell us your favorite Thai story from the old stream days. John, I really think it's the camaraderie we had, you know. I've got to tell you, certain things changed that I didn't like. I used to like the Nana Hotel buffet, and they stopped that when Hooters moved in. Hooters moved in and they wanted extra space, so they kind of killed it.
Remember when you did the video on you were doing a video, and it was early in the day and doing of Nana Plaza, and you saw that cockroach.
Yes.
You know, that cockroach was the size of a cat, you know, or something.
Yes.
You know, and you thought, I'll fix this, and you stepped on top of the cockroach.
Yes.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny video.
You're right, John.
Archie,
right. That was...
yeah. What's your favorite? As someone said, it's got to be Nana Kim, doesn't it? That was
good footage. I thought that was good footage, John. That was just very, very
that was
hilarious footage. You know what I mean? It's sort of you kind of try these things. That was look, the thing is, the thing that is crazy is people don't understand these gags, and that I don't get it sometimes. They don't understand the gags and how things are done. But that was good footage. That was good for the show. It helped us a lot. It's kind of, there's many things that.
Well, you got your mileage out of that, didn't you?
Yeah, I got mileage out of that. I got a lot of mileage out of that, John. That was super mileage. And
another super chat from Patel.
Another super chat, Patel Philippe. Here we go. Patel Philippe, $5. John, need your proper take on this. AC3 claims he met Nana Kim because he wanted to give her a breakfast voucher. Why bring back to his hotel room? So the reason is that I was staying in a hotel on the corner of Nana and Sukhumvit Road, the Majestic Suites, and they gave you two. And I thought, you know what? I'll use the voucher. I wanted to do some interviews. Look, I'll be honest with you. Everyone walks around the street and films shit. Okay, you can do that. But I was trying to do some interviews. I did a number of interviews. I don't know. The Nana Kim one is the most famous one, but I actually did some other interviews. And I thought they were pretty good.
The question was to me. The question was to me. What's my take on it? At the time, you know, Archie was doing, as you were saying, you were doing a few interviews in Thailand. Yeah. You know, and I said, what are you picking up these shields for? You know, they're ugly as a hat full of monkeys. You know? And he said, I'm trying to get what do you say to me? I'm trying to get the ugliest, most unattractive ones I can, you know, on an interview of them. Well, Nana Kim, she ticked that box of beauty, didn't she? But she was no young player. You know, she knew the game too well. Even when you were interviewing her, you know, she's pointed to the camera and says, you're on YouTube. You know, you're making a lot of money out of this. You know, and it went from, you know, you wanted to get her out, and it went from what, 200 baht the 500 baht, and you've eventually put $1,000 in her claw. You know, when she's got the $1,000, well, she's made her night's work. You know, she's had a, you know, she's had a shower. You know, she's got her food voucher.
Yes.
She's out the door. You know, she was far from stupid, Nana Kim. You know, she played you on a, but that would, as you said at the time, that footage was gold. You know, we were still speaking about it 10 years later. You know,
that was, and yeah, exactly. It's sort of, that was great content. That was great content. And that was that's nearly 10 years ago, John. Nearly 10 years ago. It's amazing how time flies.
As you said before, 47's 58 now.
Yes.
Remember when you brought her up to, where were we start? Where was I staying at that?
I know you had that suite near the German, in that was near the Sukhothai there.
Yes, yeah, just around the corner from the Sukhothai.
That was a nice suite. You had a beautiful 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom. I can't remember, 2-bedroom suite.
I think it was 1 bedroom, but you could have played cricket in the lounge room. It was that big, you know.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was a very nice hotel. I don't think that's available. Yeah.
Sorry?
I don't think that's available anymore, but I stay in better accommodation than that nowadays.
Yeah, no, it was, look, I thought it was very nice there. And it was certainly a great way to go, you know. And we had a lot of great fun, John. That's the thing. We have a lot of fun, and I'm hoping to get you on here once a week. I'm trying to I'm just doing a few changes. See, this is actually, Monday might be a great day for our Monday, which is the American Sunday. That might be a great day to get you on, because
they're more inclined to you know, if you're American audience, that's Sunday night.
Yeah.
You know, I think they'd rather, you know, listen to your content with you know, talking about watches and speaking.
John, it was flat as a tack today. Let me tell you that. It was flat. Flat as a pancake today, Jonno. Nobody would come on. It was pretty fucking grim. It's you
always
kind of
you always resurrect at the fan.
Patel Philippe, $2. Grant always said Archie like the mama sons. Who's Grant? Grant.
Easy company.
Easy. That's what I thought. Yeah, easy. He's an interesting guy, that one.
You think so?
You must admit, having snakes, what do you think the average Thai woman would say if you told her your hobby is snakes? And honey, could you go and get me can you get me some rats to feed them? What would your average Thai woman say?
He only comes to Thailand for a holiday. He lives in Vietnam.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
He's married to a Vietnamese woman.
Yes.
Super chat,
Patel Philippe, $5. John, who's most likely to fall for ladyboy tricks? Stiletto between the eyes, Lux, Archie, or Easy Company?
Easy Company, you know. Easy Company, you know.
Remember, he had that bar girlfriend, and you said stay away from her. It'll cost. He wouldn't listen, would he? You remember that?
She knocked off his wallet.
Yeah, it was crazy story there.
Yeah, she knocked his wallet off. Yeah.
And no, those were the times, John. Those were the times, my friend.
Yes. But to an extent, you know, what am I talking about? We're just talking about the past. You know, like there's some good stories, and but you can't relive the past. You know, like the impression you've made and done in life. You know, like as you said, I'm close to 70 now. Like I don't feel 70 in my head. You know, I still think I'm, an 18-year-old bloke with, good-looking young bloke with long hair. Mm-hmm. Time moves on. I certainly haven't got another 70 years left. I'll guarantee you that. No, I'll guarantee you that. But every day I wake up and I get out of bed, despite the aches and pains, it's another win for me, another win. But I'm a very, very lucky man. I've got a beautiful wife and a lovely son. And, I want for nothing in this world. But the only thing I do for myself is eat well. The rest goes to my family. And that's my philosophy. Anything my wife wants, she gets. Anything my son wants, he gets.
Yes, that's the best thing. John, I want to thank my sponsors for today. Let's go through the list.
Very good.
Thank them. We had Ken Fresno, Basil's Beezels, amazing air show videos, Christian, Uzi Metal Cock, P. Clan, Thomas Crown, Patel Philippe, look at that, $50. Patel Philippe, Scott Smith, Patel Philippe, Woody in New Jersey, Patel Philippe, 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 Bear Clooney watchers, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Angelic Slayer, thank you, Angelic. Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, and finally, a new one's just come in. Loudmouth Tim, $2. Vote Trump and see my YouTube channel for much more.
G'day, Tim. Long time no see, mate. Hope you're well.
He's a nice guy. Tim, I would love to have you on very soon too. You're another guy who I really enjoy talking to. And that'd be fantastic to chat with you and see you. That'd be really, really good. That's for sure. So Tim, please do come back again and come on. John, Thailand is still a lot of fun. It's different. And every what do you think the golden era for Thailand for you is? What was the golden era for you?
The mid 80s to the mid 90s. Yeah. Thailand was golden. Before mobile phones hit. And everyone had, everyone got mobile phones. They were the golden years in Thailand.
I got to tell you, I think the golden era for me was early 2000s when I was first there. And I remember,
didn't you?
You used to have Kodak processing shops.
Yes.
So they were there, and just got to grab a coffee. 1 minute.
Yes, they were great days. The internet cafes all up and down Sukhumvit Road. They were great days. Yeah.
I remember they also had internet shops. That was where you could, because your mobile phone basically just used to text. It didn't do apps. You didn't have apps. It was just, and the funny thing is in Thailand, like you go back, you don't realize this, the small little changes, like those, nobody has film cameras. That's all gone.
Right? Window. Yep.
Nobody really processes their photos in like there's not even printing shops. There's a few, and internet cafes.
Yeah, gone.
Sometimes it's good to have It's good to have a PC instead of a fucking phone, because a phone is only a small device, And John, I got to thank you for coming on. You saved our show. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
We will get, man, I want to do a weekly show if possible with you, just to reminisce on old times, talk about the past.
Will do.
And YouTube, John, it's an interesting business.
It's very fickle.
Very fickle.
Very good. Very, very fickle business.
Yeah.
One thing I do respect, I've never put my hand up for money in YouTube. Not that I've ever needed it or wanted it. I've never received, any money you know, off YouTube. People have sent me a bottle of whiskey now and again. You know, she used to, you know, send me a, you know, drink now and again, which was very nice. And I received a couple of bottles of, you know, whiskey from people. I don't mind that, but I've never taken money, you know, from anyone, and nor do I want to. You know, I come and give my time, you know, voluntarily, you know, for the enjoyment of it.
Yes.
You know, and if I can help you in any way like that, Paul, you know, by all means.
No, John, it was a magic show. You turned a dull day into a really good show with you.
Good on you, Paul.
John, thank you so much, and I'll chat to you soon.
Have a good day, gentlemen. Thank you, Tan.